Alright, welcome back to my round 3 game of GPO Ottawa. I'm playing Oxfox, which is a mono white aggro deck against mono black midrange. And well, we've already recorded a bunch of mono black midrange games in this GP so far. I think it's because all the players who are on this deck are kind of active around the same time zones that we are, so we end up commentating a lot of their games. And the matchup isn't great for me. Like, it's not horrible, but their deck definitely has ways to beat me. Use Slotfield work gates. Interesting. I think I actually do keep this because like 2 Slotfield work gates gets out a lot of oxen. Like, they don't really have an easy way to deal with a giant token horde, at least main deck. I think. I'll keep this, but it's not great. Like, yeah, they have removal spells. They have big creatures that are. They're actually I have lands in first strike, so it's not too hard for me to punch through their 4/4s. But like, I'd rather not have to try to punch through 4/4s because if I don't get the lands, then I'm kind of sad. And then post board, they have like board wipes, so and like Wave of Decay, which is another anti-aggro tool. I don't think the matchup is completely favored. I think it's about even to kind of bad for me. Hoping to not see turn 1 discard, but they probably do have turn 1 discard. Like, they're mono black mid-range. Of course they have turn 1 discard. If they Valdez me, then I have to discard one of the Slotfield work gates, which is not great because Slotfield work gate's a lot worse when there's not 2 of them. Oof, yeah, they do have it. Unfortunate. At least I have Dawnhill. Like, I can always top deck Founding Hero. If I top deck Founding Hero, then run Founding Hero, turn 2, probably underpass Sentinel, turn 3, try to turn on Civilized. Like, okay, that's not great. Well, of course it's gonna be Slotfield work gate. I'm hoping to top deck another enchantment soon. I can start activating Slotfield work gate. What's the worst thing that you can do to me on 2? 2 discard spells, actually. That'd be really bad for me, because then I'd have no action and I need to start top decking stuff. Profane Emissary is also not great, because they can fetch Polyp Pools, and now they have a 4/4 lifelinker, and I can't really get through that. Oh, well then, that's exactly what I needed. So what's the play here? Do I go Chronicles Dawnhill, or do I go just Underpass Sentinel? I think Chronicles is probably really important to get into play, because it gives my guys flying, and they have no easy ways to remove it. But at the same time, well, I'm definitely fetching Lance with Dawnhill, because Lance will allow me my 2 power soldiers to attack past their 4/4s. So in that case, yeah, I go Chronicles, fetch Lance, next turn activate Chronicles, start swinging. Yeah, sure. It's not the best plan, but it is a plan. I guess that's my turn, right? Yeah. They do need to start worrying about my board. What do they have on 3 that can actually remove stuff? Oh, do they run main board Yomo 1? Like, if they drop in Yomo 1, I have to sack one of my non-token things, and that's not great for me. They don't actually run main board Yomo 1s. Okay, good. And they only have 3 mana, so they can't drop Ego this turn. Actually, this is probably a good board against Ego, because I have a lot of random things to sack. So what else could they have? Maybe a flurry of discard spells? I think I'll be fine with that. Oh, okay, they're searching Polyp Pools. Sure. Yeah, if they decide to attack this turn, I think I'm actually kind of fine with just playing Lance and then playing Underpass Sentinel, because it gets stuff onto the board, and I want stuff on the board because it gives me more stuff to sack to Ego. Like, if I activate Chronicles and swing with everything, and then they play Ego, then I have to sack an Ox, and that's not great because that's less Chronicle trigger or Chronicle buffs. They are thinking pretty hard about it though, so there's no way they're fetching anything other than Polyp Pools, right? Do they have any mainboard demons to fetch? They have Kaijo, but like, that's not good against me. Yeah, it's just Polyp Pools. So let's see what they have on 3. Oh, they're going on the offensive. Yeah, makes sense. It's actually kind of hard for me to erase this thing, because that thing's also gaining 4 life when it hits me. Legit. Sure, that thing requires life, so I'm kind of happy about this thing just hurting them a bunch. Seems like that's Infectious Ego, so I need to plan around that, and the way I plan around that is by spamming the board with things so I can sack to the Ego. So I shouldn't be activating Chronicles, because the Oxen are going to be sacked to the Ego. And they just pick up everything. Yeah. Actually, I wonder if I should just swing in with everything. Or if I swing with the Fox, they block with Bloodjade. I think that's actually a good trade for me, probably. Otherwise, I'm playing, Dawnhill, Lance. Actually, how scary is Lance up Dawnhill? Only a 3/2 double striker, so it doesn't even... It only trades with the 4/4s. I do need to play Underpass Sentinel so that my Lance actually starts doing stuff. Do I sack Chronicles of the Kitsune? Like, if I sack that, then my Oxens kind of become useless, and then I guess that my Oxen will be Infectious Ego food. That doesn't feel great. I think the play here is underpass at no play lance, a swing with Fox. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's see if they block. I'll be ecstatic if they don't block. They don't. Okay, good, good. That means my play worked out. Although that doesn't really say much about how, or it doesn't really say much about my chances of winning the game because I could still be in a really bad spot right now. But yeah, what do I sack the Eagle? Right? Actually, maybe I just sack a land. Because do I need mana right now anyways? Next turn, what? Next turn I activate Chronicles, swing in with everything, equip the lance. Actually, yeah, I'm fine with sacking a land here. I already have 2 lands in hand, and I don't really have much to spend mana on. The only thing that would like punish me for sacking a land here is me top decking a 1-drop and me wanting to activate Chronicles. I can go down to 8. Do I do that? So what's happening next turn? I stick the lance onto Underpass Sentinel, swing. I really try to prevent some of the damage, right? Like, I equip it onto the lance, I swing, I put the counters on one of my guys. Actually, I activate Chronicles, I swing for 4, unless they want to block. That doesn't even break even with their life linkers. Ugh. Okay, I guess the Oxens are going to be used for chump blocking now. Alright, time to see what I draw. Lily Retriton. So I did get kind of punished for not... Oh, wait, never mind. It lets my thing attack past the Eagle now. I think I want to get Lily Reed onto Dawnhill. How does the clock look if I do that? Play Lily Reed, stick the aura onto the underpass Sentinel. With the underpass, put the lance onto it. Hit for 5. That's not enough. Alternatively, play Dawnhill, play Lily Reed. Don't activate Chronicles just yet. Keep stalling on the Chronicles activation. What does that get me? That means Dawnhill is ready to go really soon, and then I can swing in for 8. I think I sort of need to go for that ballsy kind of play in order to win here, because my board isn't looking great. Yeah, alright. In that case, yeah, I'll just go all out then. Like, my plan here is to just Dawnhill Forge Master to victory, because I have no better options right now. And right, I also get the kill. I mean, unless they have a removal spell, I think I'm actually pretty happy. Like, this thing dies at Auric Soul Weaver. But, like, if it doesn't die, then now I'm suddenly swinging for 10 next turn, which is quite a lot of damage. And I still have a bunch of chump blockers back up ready and ready to go. Yeah, okay, I think I'm alright with this play. And, I mean, the Fox is not attacking because there's no reason to. I might actually be trading the Fox with the Bloodjade Prophet. Yeah, there's also Vigilance. This thing's a 4-3 now, so yeah. Do you want to block? I don't think you want to, but if you want to, then go ahead. Alright, good. So I'll be sacking another land when they attack with Eco. If they decide to try to kill Dawnhill, I'm going to use Underpass to save it, because I need Dawnhill to go the distance. Actually, maybe I should just start sacking the Oxen, because they're not really doing much. Well, actually they're chump blocking. It might be worse a bit. So anyways, good top decks for me would include more Slapfield Work Gates, because they give me more stuff to sack to these guys, like chump and sack. Extra lances, yeah, that makes my clock a bit faster. So if I sack a land, then I'm at risk of getting, if they have the Mind Falters, I discarded my last land, and now I'm like top decking. I should keep myself at 3 lands just in case I top deck anything good and they have the Mind Falters, and there is a decent chance they have the Mind Falters. I think I can actually afford to sack Chronicles here, because like I'm not activating this thing, right? Yeah, I'm not activating Chronicles. My plan here is to use Dawnhill Forge Master to try to get through for a victory. So giving my tokens stuff isn't really helpful. I'll sack it here. And then for blocks, I'll use my Oxen to chump. I'll trade my Fox with the Bloodjade just to actually I can like double block with Fox and Lily Retriton on Profane area, which could lead to a blowout, but the thing is, if they use removal on these guys, then they're not using removal on Dawnhill, which is a good thing for me. So I block like this, and I guess I'll like chump one. If I take this, I go down to 2. Yeah, I'll chump one of these. Let's see if they have a removal spell to punish me. Apparently they don't. Okay, so they're willing to trade away Ego, which means they probably have another Ego, which is actually which is a very not very good thing for me. That's very horrifying. Yeah, the fact that they're all right with this trade does not bode very well for me. And they're at 25. Yeah, I need to draw removal spells. That's what I need to do. Like if I find a verdict of the council and I play that, that'd be really nice. Oh, is this the Mind Falters? If it is, then good thing I did not sack any lands. Yeah, wonderful. I played around the Mind Falters, so now I can still top deck a 3-drop and be happy. Okay, that's not good. Not good for me at all. Okay, I need a removal spell off the top now. Well, this is a really late founding hero, and I have nothing to spend my mana on. Okay, can I survive? I can, but I don't know how I'm gonna win if I do that. What? So I need to attack the Underpass Sentinel. Doesn't really do much. Well, there's no point in not attacking with Underpass Sentinel, so I attack with Underpass Sentinel, put the counter on founding hero. Attack the Slapfield Workgate to Ego. When I attack, I need to chump, so I need to chump 2 things, which means I need to chump with Underpass and Founding Hero, which is... Oh, wait, Dawnhill will be able to... Yeah, double strike. That means that thing will be able to stop a bludgeon. Wait, did I forget Dawnhill had double strike? Was Dawnhill... Did I attack Dawnhill last turn? I did. Okay, that was a giant misplay. I completely forgot that Dawnhill has double strike, so it will be able to... So it should have been able to kill the Bloodjade. Alright, yeah, that's not great. Actually, no, that's fine for me, because now I can lead back Dawnhill, and that thing will trade with Bloodjade. Profane Mystery will still get a hit on me, and Ego will survive, but that's just the cost of business, and yeah. Right, so I completely misplayed that turn. If I blocked Bloodjade, what would have happened? Well, they wouldn't be able to threaten lethal as much, I guess. Maybe I should have used Underpass Sentinel to trade with something. But like I was just super afraid that they had a removal spell for Dawnhill, so I was just keeping up Underpass Sentinel all the time. But yeah, there could have been 1 less Bloodjade on board. I could have taken 4 less damage. And they're gonna swing out with everything, right? And now they realize that this thing has double strike. Okay, that's unfortunate for me. And let's see, I have to chump here. Well, I think it's time for Underpass to leave. Like if they have a removal spell, I think I lose anyways. Maybe I like trade off both my guys. That can't be correct, right? Yeah, no way I can actually beat up if I do that. So like I use Underpass to trade with Ego. I use Founding Hero or I use Dawnhill to trade with Emissary. Wait, if I do that, then Founding Hero isn't active anymore, so I can't do that. So I have to face tank the Profane Emissary, so yeah, I'll just do that then. If they have a removal spell, then they got me. Do they have more creatures? If they do, then that's not good for me. More Bloodjades? Yeah, sure. They're basically the same to me. And they flip Valdez, Profane Emissary, and Mirrorgate. Second Profane Emissary is extremely concerning because, I mean, I can top deck 1 removal spell, but I can't top deck 2 removal spells. They're gonna dump the Valdez for some reason. I mean, like, you're at 29 life. You don't need life anymore. I'm basically going to die to anything. I feel like with the way they've been playing, they don't have any removal spells in hand, but it doesn't matter because it's too late for me anyways. I think I actually did misplay. If I blocked with Dawnhill on that Bloodjade, maybe I could have like actually gone on the offensive that turn. Like I whacked them for 10. Well, like this, I got the perfect top deck here, but it doesn't even matter because it's already too late. I wonder if it could have been different if I like attacked last turn and attacked this turn, like 10, 12. That could have actually been enough, surprisingly enough. Yeah. Oops. But right now I'm just like checking out how much damage I could have done. Which is like if I equip this here, that's 12 damage. I think this was actually a sort of a close game if I didn't blunder it so hard at the end there. Because I would have gotten pretty close to killing them with this much double striking damage out of nowhere. But yeah, I mean, I lose this game, but at least I tried. What are they thinking about? Well, I mean, this is technically not legal, but I'll just concede this game anyways. But I mean, I lose anyway. Like it doesn't matter, so I'll just concede. All right, so game 2. Literary Triton was actually really good there because it makes my guys go below all the creatures. Anyways, its high line goes in because that thing kills Profane Emissaries really nicely. Like they're playing like 3, 4 of 2 drops, so yeah, I think Highline probably has lots of juicy targets. Lance is still good because I need it to get through stuff. Conscription is probably the weakest card in the deck, so I'll cut that. Who is interesting because it lets me, it like shuts off the board wipes for a turn. Mercantile is not good because they have way too large of a spread of mana costs. Heraldry is interesting. I don't think it's actually that good. Yeah, it's better against aggro. Like against their deck, I turn Heraldry into a creature, they kill it, and then I'm really sad. Re-up Souls isn't actually necessary, I think, because I already have these Literary Tritons, which kind of just functions better Re-up Souls. In that case, I guess this is the loadout I'm going with. Like they have no artifacts or enchantments to bring Anointed Curse Break against, right? No, they don't. Okay. Alright then, I guess I'll run this back then. And this time I'm on the play, so if I get a good opening hand, I think I can just run them over. This hand has lots of removal, but no 1-drop, so I have to mulligan that. This hand has a 1-drop, but not enough lands, but I kind of have to keep this, so I'm hoping to top deck lands. And I'll bomb Underpass that note, because that's the worst card in the situation that I don't draw any lands. And like, even if I don't draw any lands, I can still get a double striking Founding, or yeah, I can still activate Civilize on Founding Hero on turn 2. If I do draw land, then I can activate Civilize on a Founding Hero that has a lance on it on turn 2, which is a lot better than the alternative case, but yeah. And keeping Cinderblade does protect my... Yeah, I'll keep Cinderblade because it protects my enchantment from Valdez, or Valdez Low, I mean. Basically, I kind of just need to top deck a land here, and also hope they don't have that much removal. I guess if my Founding Hero gets removed, I have Downhill Forge Master to continue going. Oh, they're like mulliganing down. Okay, so they also aren't getting great hands either. E5. Alright then. That's a good sign for me because 5 cards is a lot easier to beat than 7 cards. I mean, that's kind of obvious, but might as well just say it anyways. So Founding Hero, turn 1. Very scary. They have no exempts. I don't think they have any instant speed interaction, so I'm kind of safe to just do that. And yeah, I'll take my Civilized trigger. If I still don't draw lands, I can still play Civilized lands next turn, equip onto Founding Hero, and that'll be swinging for 12, which is, right, 12? No, it'll be swinging for 8, which is still really scary. But anyways, here's to hoping I draw a land, or they don't have any removal spells. Like, their only removal spell is Strike from the Shadow. Oh wait, they have Wave of Decay. Pulse board. Alright, so, wait, they don't have Wave of Decay, right? Surely they have Wave of Decay. They don't? Wait, what? Huh, interesting. Alright, I'm a lot happier now. And they still have me too. Is it Strike from the Shadows? It's probably Strike from the Shadows. Oh, well, maybe I should have brought in Ring of Souls, because that lets me play around removal spells. And I guess they can always equip in response, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm assuming Founding Hero just gets killed here. If it doesn't, then I don't know what to say other than yippee. Okay, yeah, it happens. This is gonna be a game where I lose due to mana screw, isn't it? Like, they go to 3, they drop their big fat 3-drop that I can't attack past, and then I just lose. Maybe they're also mana screwed. It'd be nice if they're also mana screwed. If I draw a land next turn, then I'm playing Underpass at no, because then Underpass can start picking up the lands and going to town. And they do have 3 lands, okay. Soul Weaver, not a good thing to face when I'm still stuck at 1 land. And well, yeah, this is what I get for keeping a 1-lander. I mean, I can't really do anything against this, so yeah, I just have to play Chronicles and pass. Well, the good news is, if they play Ego, at least I can sack the Chronicles. I mean, I lose 1 to Foxes too, but yeah. We do go to 4. Alright, if they have a really nice curve, then I can't really do much against that. Valdez, well, it doesn't matter, because my hand's garbage anyways until I draw a land. Name low? Alright, sure. And if they're gonna... Okay, yeah, sure, I can take that. Do they not have another... Maybe the remaining cards are all lands? That would make sense. But at least they're... Okay, here's a really belated Plains. If their remaining cards are all lands, then I think I'm actually kind of happy with this Underpass Sentinel, because that puts the Fox out of Auric Soulweaver range. Like, they can Valdez, but they can't, like, kill my Fox Valdez. Oh, do I have to strike from the shadows again? That's unfortunate. But, like, if they're willing to strike the Fox, I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, wait, Auric Soulweaver. This is very unfortunate for me. And they decide to drain me, too. They still get to play Valdez. What do I need? I can top deck a land, equip Cinderblade, and swing with Valdez. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to top deck a land. Seems like they're also top decking land, so yeah. Like, if they play Valdez here, I'm fine with that, because Auric does not get to kill anything. And, like, it's not like... Yeah, if Downhill gets going, I can still kill them in a very few swings. So, just... Wait, do they have... No, they don't have the Mind Falters. Okay, I don't have to worry about that. They can attack me with Swarming Midden, bring me down to 11. They can try to race me. That'd be pretty scary. Okay. But yeah, top deck land means I get to swing with Cinderblade. And, like, I need to start racing. Okay, so I guess I'm playing other lands because I have nothing better to do. And yeah, hopefully I top deck a land soon. And hopefully they don't top deck anything super great either. But, like, if I ever top deck a land, then Downhill is looking very scary. Downhill comes down. They're probably top decking lands. Okay, so Downhill comes down. I equip Cinderblade plus 2 lances onto it. I swing. That thing's whacking them for 12 Actually, no, it's whacking them for 14 damage if they don't block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm down to 5, which means I die next turn to these guys, which is very unfortunate again. Alright, can I top deck what I need, please? Well, there it is, but I'm dead to these guys. Right, or am I? 5, 7. Yeah, I'm 1 off lethal, which is... Was there a way for me to get 1 extra damage through that game? No, there wasn't. Okay, is there a way for me to not die? Paladin doesn't actually answer anything. I just need to get 1 damage through somehow. Well, no, if I play Paladin and exile something, then I still die. Yeah, 1 off lethal. Unfortunate. Was that calculated, or like did they realize that I was 1 off lethal? Or no, they can't activate Age of Fear either. Like they don't have any instant speed things at this mana cost or with these manas, so you definitely attack through and like get them to 1, but no, you do not just die. You go down to some amount. I don't know, like 1 off lethal. It's 7-5, I think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and there we go. I think well, actually no. If I drew my land earlier, then I wouldn't have gotten 2 lances with Dawnhill. If I drew a land earlier, then I can actually play my cards without being mana screwed. That probably could have won me the game. But yeah, this is sort of... I don't think there was really much I could have done this game, because I was basically just pushing as much damage as I can and playing assuming that like I actually drew all my lands on time. But like I guess this deck is just not very favored against Black's big guys. I still think game 1 was... I made a blunder in game 1, but I was still kind of unfavored, so I don't think I was super likely to win game 1 even after that. Game 2, yeah, like no way I could win that. Anyways, so that's my first loss. But luckily it's luckily it's X1 to the top cut, so I'll still be going. This means I need to win my next 2 games. But until then, see ya.